Morning, my friends. It's your old pal Peace Love Music here with another morning update brought to you by DeOrganized in cooperation or partnership with our good friends at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. Shout out to Studio Restream. Great app. Got a short show today. Not a whole lot going on. Normally, our good friend Jack Binswitch is here with us on Fridays, but he's not able to make it. He's had some personal issues, and we're hoping everything works out for him. And he'll be back soon in old form. We love Jack and hope he's doing okay. And good morning. Say it back in the comments. I love when you guys chat with me. Again, I apologize for running a little late this morning. It's about 8:30, about half an hour past our usual start time. And I just had a busy week and a lot going on, and it took me a little longer to get through my processes this morning than usual. But excited news, price action. And again, this is never financial advice, always educational and informative. But do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Bitcoin, though, is holding above 65,000 this morning. 65,390 a few minutes ago when I last checked. Stacks has dipped down a little bit below $2 to $1.97, but still holding strong to that number 33 market cap space on CoinMarketCap. And the Fear and Greed Index has popped back up from 48 to 54, still neutral. But interesting to see that price going up and down. And the top three crypto gainers on Crypto CoinMarketCap, and this is always the top 100 total. The top three gainers are Wormhole, Pepe Token, and Floki. Not familiar with any of those, but those are the top three gainers for the last 24 hours on CoinMarketCap in the top 100 by market cap. Want to give a shout out to Unchained Ninja from Art Unchained, and also Yana, who is Rock Runa or Runa on X, also from Art Unchained, and Danilo from the Miracle.io. They came on, good friends of Hattie's. Hattie, my co-host and good friend, and completely most important piece of our DeOrganized team. To be honest, he's like super clutch and working on a bunch of stuff. But he also works, advises them on Art Unchained, and is a friend of their community as well. And they came on our show. They're doing some really cool stuff with NFTs. Metaverse stuff. The Miracle is doing some really cool stuff also with NFT projects and communities, providing some really cool services and opportunities. And we're talking about possibly bridging over to Stacks, and also some of the Ordinals communities that I'm involved in to their projects. Really cool people. So happy to have gotten a chance to meet them, and excited to see future development between our communities through their platforms. Really cool stuff. I'm gonna I didn't bring up the calendar. This might take a second. Let's see here. Everything's just a little slow this morning, and I apologize for that. I should have the calendar up in a minute. I know we have Clarity Call at noon. And Stacks has got a space, I think, is at 2 o'clock. As soon as my calendar comes up. That's right. We got the SIP call at noon today. It's a X space on Twitter or X. Hero Gamer usually hosts that, so tune into that. Really great spot to get to kind of understand what's being developed on the protocol level at Stacks and what's being proposed, and getting involved in that conversation. Good stuff there. 2 p.m. is good for Bitcoin with Trust Machines. I'm pretty sure 2 p.m. Staxy also has a show. She's going to be talking to Jacob from Hermeticify and also the Tremp team, what they got coming. So some cool stuff there. Tune into that. And then Wolf Web 3 is also in X Space at 4 o'clock this evening. And then Nakamoto Fridays every Friday with Dan and Brad from 5 to 7 p.m. All times are Eastern. So that is the Stacks calendar for this morning. And really cool. We got, if you don't know, Soyawana, a lot of people know him as Blockface, although that's not his handle anymore. It's Soyawana at Attract Funding, but the I in funding is a 1. And he's from the Syndicate. Really cool guy in the space, doing some really great stuff. And they're hosting the Syndicate. Michael is hosting the Stacks AI Build-a-thon. That's tomorrow, Saturday, the 29th. Is that the 29th or the 28th? I think it's actually the 28th. I put the wrong date. But it's tomorrow, Saturday. And it's going to be at 1 o'clock. That's on also on an X Space. And you're going to get a chance to kind of observe and or participate with some people that are actually building some real AI stuff on the blockchain and or relative to using it on the blockchain. So check them out. Very, very cool things going on with that. And there's going to be a series of hackathons on, I don't know if it's every Saturday for the next few weeks or if it's periodic Saturdays over the next couple, like extended period of maybe a few months. But check that out on Saturday. Also, if you're not familiar, ZeroAuthority.xyz is a great platform developing in the Stacks ecosystem, focusing on on-chain reputation and gig peer-to-peer and business-to-business and business-to-individual contracting gig marketplace. They also have this new feature called bounties. A ton of projects in the space are offering bounties for providing them with certain things. They're looking for icons, they're looking for articles, they're looking for artwork, memes. You can earn a few stacks. I think the highest one is 100 stacks. Signal 21 has one that's coming up. I think there's about a week and a half left for theirs. They're offering 49 stacks for developing a new X space or X icon for their account. So you just go to the ZeroAuthority.xyz, click on bounties, scroll down, look through the bounties, any of them that you're interested in, you click on it. If it's the Signal 21 one, you just click on the button to go to view it. You read the instructions on what they're looking for, and then you follow those rules. You put together whatever they're looking for, and then you submit the proof of what you did. And for Signal 21, if they select your icon to use, you're going to get 49 stacks. And the way the bounties work on Zero Authority is that amount is already escrowed there. It's already put up. It's held in a smart contract. I believe it's held in a smart contract. It's held in escrow, basically. And then as soon as the bounty is completed, the winner gets distributed the funds, and it's all available on chain. You can see who won, you can see who participated, and you can make sure that somebody actually got paid. So it's all on chain. It's really interesting processes and innovative stuff. And Signal 21 is the leader in real-time data for Bitcoin L2s. They have some really cool stuff there. There's a free service. There's also some higher level subscription services. They're going to have an API where you can pull that data and utilize it in other ways on different apps or on your website or whatnot. So check them out. Signal21.io, I believe, is the web address. And they're doing some really interesting stuff there as well. And a good partner of Zero Authority, which are good friends of ours in the show and the DeOrganized project as well. New update on the Charisma DAO exploit. Rosar has announced a recovery plan. There's two options. It's a blue pill and a red pill. It's something about a new charisma token being made, and depending on which one you choose, you can either get the new token and have it a higher return or a higher dollar amount made whole towards you, or you can choose to the other option, and it's more immediate, but it's the old token. I'm not quite sure all the details. We're still monitoring the situation. You can check that out at www.beta.charismarocks/recovery and get more information on that. But it's good to see that they've actually kind of come up with at least some kind of a plan to compensate the victims of the exploit and make everyone whole. And I'm glad that they've stepped up with at least some kind of an idea on how to work that. Not sure whether it'll work out for everybody or if everyone's going to be happy with it, but at least it's something that they're trying to address the issue, and I appreciate that. Tough situation they're in, it's unfortunate, but I think good things will come out of this for the community in the long run. I think we're going to be a lot more attentive to the needs of broader security awareness and some other tools needed in the space. And this is not strictly coming through the StacksLink platform, but it will. The StacksLink is giving us a capacity to come together as a community and talk about these things, organize responses, connect with other parties and stakeholders in the space. So we've had a bunch of great conversations recently. A lot of them with Setzeus from the Clarity Working Group and the Orange Hats. And I know Visions.btc, Peter from Velar has had some conversations with the higher ups about what we're trying to do. And it looks like we're still kind of just organizing it, but it looks like we're going to be creating some kind of community-based scoring of projects on their audit and security measures, and also some kind of alert system to let people know when there is an imminent threat discovered or any kind of threat discovered. And it's just going to be some tools to help our community be more responsive and more aware, more proactive as to what we're looking at when there's, just ways to keep the community safe. And that's a great development. That's the kind of stuff that needs to happen in this space in order for us to become to grow and become more functional as a community, more cohesive, and onboard users and make sure that the users that are being onboarded are having good experiences, which is a nice segue into the development of a new Discord channel for Stacks Africa. If you're not familiar with Stacks Africa, it's a project coming out of DeOrganized run by Freddy.btc, or Fredated is his name on Twitter. Really great guy in the space, has been in the Stacks ecosystem for a long time, and he's taken it upon himself to kind of start another chapter for Stacks Africa, in which he's focusing on onboarding people in his area, in his geographic location, anyone in Africa that is new to the ecosystem, making sure that they understand how to use a wallet and what the best practices are and safety and security issues, which I see being a great piece, kind of opposite of what Sam, the liberal thumb, is doing with his Stacks Labs project, which is also based out of Africa, where they have a new whole cohort of 20 new builders, developers learning Clarity, and really excited to see what's going to come out of that project as well. So some really great stuff happening in the space. Super excited about the community. Super excited about how the community responds, all the stuff that's being built. Fast blocks are coming. We're only about a couple of weeks away. And, you got communities outside of Stacks that are getting interested and turned on, and oh yeah, maybe we need to kind of look into these communities and build out from there as well. So lots of cool stuff. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Finish the week strong. Make plans and catch up on some rest and relaxation, and take a break this weekend, because I know we're all pushing hard in the space. It's a lot going on, and we really just sometimes need a break too. So don't overdo it. Make sure you finish the week strong, but take some time off. We're a little slow. Obviously, don't take the whole day on Saturday off, because you got to get into Michael's hackathon, the AI hackathon tomorrow. And I see Michael actually mentioning that is actually for the next 3 weeks in a row. So it's 3 Saturdays in a row. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Hero. Good morning, Squidfin Jo. What's up, man? Good morning, Hattie. Thank you guys for the shout outs. That actually makes me real happy just to hear you guys are into what we're doing, and that we're helping you out in ways as well. So, yeah, that's what we're here for. I think Freddie came through D grants. I could be wrong. I thought he came through the D grants process, but maybe not. I thought he was involved in that, but maybe not here. I'm sorry. What's up, Vance? Good morning. Good morning. I thought I ran into Freddie in the D grants process when that was going on. I know he came into the pitch project, so maybe he didn't get funding through the D grants process. But I love what he's doing, and it definitely fits the ethos and the vibe of what we've done through the D grants process, and what we're going to continue to do through that, and the Stacks link and everything else. So he's great stuff. But good morning to everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. Again, it's Friday. Finish the week strong. I thank you all for your support, for continuing to pay attention to what's going on here. And y'all have a blessed day. And pat yourself on the back. We had a very productive week this week in the Stacks ecosystem. Some great stuff happening. And enjoy a well-earned rest this weekend. I'm Peace Love Music. This is DeOrganized. Follow Peace Love Music G